the front row, Ben.
Jim Clark from Women's Hoops World. Aaliyah, we're starting to see a player that we saw much of last year on a regular basis now. How are you feeling? How are you enjoying the game now that you're kind of seem to be back?
It's great. A lot of confidence. You know, it's crunch time. We're going into our last couple of games into the season and what we want to accomplish as a team. So just me being able to step up and be impactful.
Next question over here on the left side, front row, and then we'll go one row back.
Vicky Fulkerson from the New London Day. Christyn, obviously your defense brings so much. You held them without scoring for about 17 minutes today as a team. Is defense, like, I know like shooting can be infectious, but is defense infectious also, like when you guys get a block or when Nika gets Defensive Player of the Year, like you guys are so happy? Is that infectious also?
Absolutely. I feel like the team that we have, we thrive on defense, and it helps us get going offensively. If we start off aggressive on the defensive end, it gets us going. And I just think we need to play all of our games like that and with that mindset.
We had a question over here on the left in the second row.
Hi, Christyn, Ciara with MTMV Sports. You came out and you couldn't miss. What was your mindset finishing the first quarter with 13 points?
I was feeling it from the three. My teammates did a great job of finding me and getting me the ball when I was open, and I just had confidence enough to knock it down.
Any other questions for the athletes? Raise your hand. We'll get a microphone over to you. Go front row all the way over here on the right.
Aaliyah, the ability that you have now to sub a lot, move fresh players in and out, how much does that affect your ability to play defense, that maybe you don't have to worry as much about fouling because you have more players, you have more energy because you're not playing 38, 39 minutes? Maybe if both of you could speak to that, but Aaliyah, how does that affect your ability to play defense?
It definitely shows like the depth that we have in our team, and that whenever somebody subs in, you know, we're going to come out with that same intensity. So Coach emphasizes a lot on when you're out there on the court, give it your all, because someone's going to come in and match that same energy that you just produced. So I think that's the mindset for everyone on the team.
It's been great. This is my 4th year being here, and this is one of the first years that we have been able to do that. And I feel like it will help us a lot in the long run, because you know, we can have a lot more energy and save our legs.
Anything else for the athletes? We'll go right here in front row, Tim.
Tim Best from the Igloo Podcast. So this is now the 4th consecutive game that your team has held your opponent to under 40 points. I mean, I know that offensively you got a lot of weapons, but I feel like y'all take so much more pride on the defensive end. So, I mean, you can speak to that. I mean, is that a true statement, and how much can you speak about just how good this defense is, especially over these last 4 games?
Is that for both of them?
Yes.
All right, we'll start with Christyn first.
Well, it's been a long time coming. We've had our struggles earlier on in the year, but Coach is always on us in practice by staying aggressive on the defensive end. Like I said earlier, once we get going on the defensive end, it just helps our team overall, and it just brings a lot of energy for us. So,
yeah, for sure. I think just holding ourselves to defense first, and offense will come, and it helps our momentum in our transition game as well.
One right here in the front row in the middle, Ben.
Pat Eaton from the Associated Press. Christyn, can you address how Paige is working her way back into her role on this team? What have you seen in terms of progress over these last 3 games? Is she back where she was? Does she still got room for improvement? What do you see out there on the court?
Yeah, I mean, Paige has come, a long way as well. I mean, she has surgery. I think she's doing a great job from coming back from knee surgery. Obviously, she is still trying to find her role, but Paige is still Paige. You saw today, what was she, 3 for 3 from the 3-point line, 4 for 4 from the 3-point line. Like, she's still a shooter. She still has assists and always looking to get people open. So she's still the same player.
Anything else for the athletes before we let them go back to the locker room? Okay, ladies, thank you very much. We'll excuse you, get you back to the locker room, and we'll take questions for Coach. Once again, raise your hand.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. We'll see you tomorrow.
Gino, can you talk about working Paige into the game today? You'd said she's not going to be playing 35